What is the importance of childhood reading? Why should I take the time to read to my child? Why should I be worried about my child learning how to read when they would much rather play video games? Let's assume that these 10 people represent the entire adult population in the U.S. Did you know that more than 20% of adults are at or below a 5th grade reading level, which is far below the level needed to earn a living wage? In addition to that, 50% of American adults are unable to read an 8th grade level reading book. So, what about the kids? How does literacy affect them? It has been found that children who have not developed some basic literary skill by the time they enter school are 4 times more likely to drop out in later years. Now that we've seen some of the negatives of failing to read, let's look at some of the positives of reading. 15 minutes a day of independent reading outside of school can expose students to more than 1 million words of text a year, which increases their vocabulary and their basic reading skill. And first grade children with good word recognition skills were exposed to almost twice as many words as were children who had poor word recognition skills. Finally, students who have had all 4 types of reading materials, books, magazines, newspapers, and encyclopedias, scored higher than those who had fewer. So, what can you do as a parent to prevent your child from dropping out and to help them score higher on their tests? The answer is simple: read to them. Reading to your child is so beneficial. Let me tell you about some of the benefits. If you read aloud to your child from birth, they will benefit from increased language development and basic speech skills, stronger brain development, academic excellence, and a stronger relationship with their parents. Not only do children benefit from you reading to them, they also benefit from reading to themselves. They are learning the major foundational skill of all school-based learning, and it helps them achieve success inside and outside of the classroom. And reading allows them to enter and create new worlds. Finally, reading is fun. So now that we've learned all of these great things about childhood reading, let's talk about some things you can do to promote reading. First of all, read to your child from birth. Promote reading by buying books for your children, then reading the books with them and discussing the books. Have designated reading time instead of TV time. Finally, just do what you can to get your child excited about reading. It is the absolute best thing you can do for your child.